de huitika uchasta amakiabi namakata Dakota ki iwa de ki 통kan shinwa shuka kan cheki ki chiabi woma ki ka ana obadaki hekta ki vote. I just want to say it's good to be here, but I want to talk about the history of my people. I'm only going to go so far, but I can go way back too. But my name is Franklin Brown. My Dakota name is according to the Creator, I am what I want to talk about is go back before the arrival of the Europeans. The Europeans arrived way before the 1400s, but according to the record, Christopher Columbus landed in 1400, 1494 to be 92 to be exact, but I can start from there. But my people, they live under the law of the land, which the Creator gave that law to them. And every country, every sovereign people, like my people, they have the same law, different customs, different languages. I can't say different beliefs, but there's a different custom. And we face two kinds of people. One, we call it the tribal and the non-tribal. And the way I look at it is tribal is what I look at, because that's where we come from. The language, the land, the law, people, and the land. Back before the white man came, before Christopher Columbus came, we had our people. The leadership back then, the leadership was well respected and protected, because that leadership is Creator-driven. He has dreams, he's given visions what to do and how to do it, and with whom. And it's all for the well-being of the people, the well-being of the law, with the people and the spirit of the land. That's what that so that, you know, the life will be good. The people's lives will be good. The law will be fulfilled. The law will be balanced. And the language will be fulfilled. And the spirit of the land will be safe. The land will be nurtured. And then people alike. And what's all that for? They all coexist. And that's how the Creator designed it. So therefore, the people, they cherish their leader because he's connected to the Creator to balance the law, the language of the people, the earth. So that's the reason why the people looked after their leadership. And the leadership is not visible all the time. It's well looked after. And that's how some of these immigrants that arrived in their books, they said that we met these people, spoke with them, interacted with them, and then comes their leader. And you could tell he's the leader because of the way he's dressed, the way he conducts, the way he talks. You could tell he's the leader. That's the one they talk. And that was explained in the book. So that's the way it is. But for us, the Dakota, we have a language. And there's two languages again, you know, in the Dakota. The female and the male. And that's, everything is in two. My language has two, the female and the male. And the duties and the responsibilities the men have is totally different. And the duties and the responsibility of the women is different. So there's two laws within our people, the female and the male. So with that, you know, we were like that. Then arrived the British. When the British arrived, according to my grandfather, the Shuko Kancheki, he said that when they arrived, they couldn't enter the territory that they had expected. They were stopped. They're not allowed to enter that territory. And right away, the British knew that they can't force them. So they kind of interacted and trying to understand each other. They got to understand each other. The British said, "We have a treaty with you." And at that time, our people were the buffalo people. The buffalo, where the buffalo roams, is their territory, the Creator said. That the buffalo will provide everything to you. Your home, clothing, food, tools, everything. And also where the buffalo roams is your territory. He will tell you where your territory lies because the buffalo will never roam out of its territory, naturally. And it's inside within your territory. If you don't use the buffalo, then you will see the blue hills. If you see the blue hills, you're still within your territory. So those are the guidelines of the territory.
So you had geographic
Yes.
markers.
Yes.
If the buffalo weren't in,
Yeah.
you use that as a reference.
Yeah, yeah,
So natural migration and behavior of the buffalo and geography.
yeah. So that was explained, so we know that. And so that was explained. Then within there, we have responsibility to manage certain areas. This group manages that area. This clan will manage that. This clan will manage that and that. So we weren't just running wild.
There was an order.
Yeah, there was an order, like this clan controls this territory. But all of that is my land. That one, or that clan over there, all of this territory is his. So we all own this territory together. So that's how it was. So, but when the British came, it took them 100 years to do this treaty because it's a massive territory. It's massive people need to agree. But also, the British had four things to do: the language of the land, the law of the land, people of the land, and the spirit of the land. That's what they had to do. So it took this treaty to be agreed upon 100 years. Within 100 years, they spoke that language of the land fluently. When they did that, they understood the law of the land, and they understood the people of the land, and they understood the spirit of the land.
Because they're all connected.
Yeah, they're all connected. So when they passed, it was time to do the agreement, the treaty. So what's it going to be based on? Military alliance, economic alliance, trade alliance, and equality, equal. So that's what was agreed upon, and that's what they did the treaty on these four things. But then, grandfather said that two people had a dilemma. This British, he said, he wanted to go home and tell the Great Britain that they have a treaty here, but they couldn't take that treaty home. He said. That was the dilemma. So we had that dilemma for a while. Then one day the British said, we have something to give you if you accept, and we'll give it to you, and it'll solve our dilemma. So the Buffalo people said, okay. So they brought in these alphabets, and they couldn't use all of them because the word, the letter R, certain alphabets they can't use. So whatever they can use, those are the ones that were introduced to the Buffalo people. And they took it and they learned it, and right away they can write in their own language using those alphabets. That's back in the 1500s already. They did that. So they wrote down that treaty, what it was based on. In their language.
Together as a team.
Yeah. British and the Buffalo people. And then the grandfather showed me. He said, Dewa Kawo, he said, look at this. And the word treaty. Dea Kewa Ako said, look at this again. He said, Yawawo said, read it. Dakota. These two words are identical, he said. Their definitions are identical. What does that mean? He this is in their language, he said. This is in your language, my language, he said. From then on, we became Dakota, he said. So he said that word, Dakota, it's treaty. They both together match each other. They're both equal. So that's when we became Dakota. So we became Dakota way before the Royal Proclamation. And in the Royal Proclamation, one of the kings that Dakota have a treaty with said to the people that want to be Canada, do not touch these people. Those are my people. I have a treaty with them. That's what it said in the Royal Proclamation. You have to look for it, and you have to know how to read that Royal Proclamation. You just can't read it like that and expect to. It states that way in that Royal Proclamation.
You got to really get into it and dig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to have that heart and the understanding, you know. So, and that's the way it went. So we have dictionaries back in the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s. And the last Indian agent speaking Dakota was in the late 40s, 50s. And the late priest that spoke fluently Dakota language was the Catholic Church that was on my community where Chimumbok was, right? There was a Catholic church there, and that priest was there. They called him Father Lovely, I think, or Father Love, or something like that. But he spoke fluent Dakota language. So there's proof, and those dictionaries prove that our language existed before even Canada, or before even Canada was thought of. So we have a treaty, the first treaty, with the law of the land, with the language of the land, with the people of the land, and the spirit of the land, that treaty. And this grandfather, Shubal Khan Sheikh, he said this treaty is being hidden. He said. It's going to come out, he said, because you can't hide it, whatever it is. And it's there, he said. But the reason why people will never find it is we don't know how to read Dakota or speak the Dakota, because most of my younger generation do not speak the language of the land anymore, and therefore they cannot understand the law of the land and the spirit of the land. So that's what I know, that's what I understand, and that's what I believe. And I became, in my vision, they told me I was going to be a chief. In 98, 99, I became a chief of the community, my community. I thought that was that. But later on, I got to understand that that's not what they talked about. Well, what I thought to be the chief is the Indian agent chief. And I thought that talking about, but it's not what they're talking about. It's about being who I am, the language of the land, the law of the land. And for me, rid of that. So I didn't understand that. But I became an Indian Agent Chief in 98, 99. And I went through hell, you know. My community was shooting arrows in my back at the same time. I was fighting for them. And one day, Indian Affairs invited me and my council to headquarters in Winnipeg. So came, sat down, and they were handing on papers. One, and it was our spreadsheet for the community. It was all zero. So I asked, what's this? They said, you are now in receivership. I'll pull it up and I threw it back up. Shove it up. You're asked. Don't use that language in here. View of it. I would use any kind of language I please. Well, why is it? Why is it? Because nothing to lose. So, if this is what it is, then I said, you know, at home we have hard buses. Go home. I'm going to start out a truck. Have some guys in it. Winnipeg, Portage and Smith, I said. Crash here, glass buildings. Then I'm going to tell the world what you do. So, and then I had a consultant. He was a former regional director. He was a former regional director of the university. He said, hey, let me speak to you. I'm speaking to you. When he speaks to you, he's fired. When you speak to them, you're fired too. So that was it. So we walked out to the elevator and I consulted the former regional director. Said, please, chief, let me talk to him. No, he did what they had to do. I said, now we got to do what we got to do. I got to do what I got to do. So that's it. But he kept begging and asking me. So I said, okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. He asked for 15 minutes. And I said, oh, 5 minutes. And if you're not out, 5 minutes, we're gone. So I told one of the counselors, the time, 4 minutes, was, he told me it's a little past 4 minutes now. He said, so what do we do? He said, well, we're going to go. I said, so we did. And just before the 5 minutes was up, he had a piece of paper and he showed it to me. All the numbers were back. I'm bad with names, but I remember we were invited back to the department again, but this time it was the corporate services, the invitations. So we went again. The whole council was invited back, so we went. We showed up. The regional director of the corporate services, his name is Arun Bigi. Arun Bigi, he was East Indian. He greeted us and those West African companies. that time I didn't know what was going on. We were invited, so we went there, sat down. Soon, one by one, all of the social, and all those people were coming in, and they all sat down. And they all got chairs and started talking. I'd like to apologize to you, Chief, you and your councilors. And my staff is going to apologize to you and your councilors. So one by one, they started apologizing. And the last one, didn't want to apologize. So he said, I'm going to ask you the second time. Apologize. Third time, I'm going to tell you you're fired. Those are his exact words, and that's what he said. So he apologized. And then he told me, you know, there's a lot of areas in all these programs and the settings, he said, you guys never applied it. So there's some you can go as far back as you can. So there's some you can go 20 years back, 10 years, 5 years. And it amount to millions that I could get back. So that was that, and then I told him, you know, I don't want this policy, just verbally, I said, I want it in writing. So they said, okay. But the following month, I lost my election. So I lost all that. But at that time, I didn't really understand the law and how the law applies to me and how it works. I didn't understand it, but I understood that if I understood what I understand today, I would have took a full advantage of it, but I didn't understand it. I was a new chief, and I had to go through that abuse experience to understand. When they took away all their funding, they freed us from the government. I didn't understand that. And that's what they did. So, but today, I would want them to take it back. I don't think they would want to take it back now, when I want them to take it back. And that's my experience. So I never wish to be an Indian agent again. But I didn't understand that person had going to be a chief. I didn't understand that. I thought they were talking about the Indian agent. But when I went through that Indian Act, and there it stated that the chief and consul are not the replacement of the Indian agent. The last Indian agent we had, my father's, that generation we could talk about. But he spoke the fluent Dakota, so you can't talk about him or anything when he's there, or any event he goes to, he understands it. So that Indian agent was speaking the language of my people, the language of the land. So the chief and consul became chief and consul in 1951. That's when our people became agents working for the federal government, not representing the people. But the people think the chief and council are representing the people. But actually, in reality, the chief and council is representing the federal government because the federal government is paying their salary. They're the chief administrator for that community, that government. That's what I got to understand. And when I was told that I had to be a Dakota chief again, I thought they meant the Indian agent chief again. so, but anyways, in 2008 I came back. In 2008, I had this dream that I was going to go to court with Canada. And Canada, I'm going to say that after reserve. And when I look at that, we left the reserve, is meaning we're moving ourselves to the province. We're accepting all the provincial regulations that are attached to each program that comes to the community. So the only thing that we have left federally is the bench board funds. That's the only federal funds. So I got to see, the jurisdictions of our people and the programs that have jurisdiction regulations. So I got to understand that. I stumbled onto, we stumbled onto this book of maps. The map, we stumbled onto this. The Airsmith map, 1857 Airsmith. And in there, that's the map they used to become Canada, and where the tribes are at that time. So, but I call that a migration map because before the white man came, the tribes were right places. But the government came to pushing other tribes into different territories. That's where the immigrant, the two immigrants, the immigrant with the eye, the immigrant with this part. But when that map came out, I got to understand more of our jurisdictions. So initially we made a statement that we have the right and we have jurisdictions over ourselves to gain that we would build a casino. And at the same time, we have the right to determine our own destiny, and that we have our own jurisdictions. That we will also make a nation-to-nation business deal agreement, because we are all our own people. We doing that nation to nation business, we went to Samoa, nation to nation, their nation, we recognize them as people. We made a nation to nation contact, we made a nation to nation, a business relationship, tobacco. So that agreement. So we did that, and we had our own property. It wasn't on reserve. That's another issue that I want to deal with is because of the map. My territory. According to this map, it's an embarrassment map. So I want both governments, the federal and the province, to tell me I'm wrong. Show me how I'm wrong. Give me the documents that states Dakota agreed to be under provincial jurisdictions to be taxpayers. Show me that, and I'll follow it. And that's the statement I'm still making. So right now, I'm in court on tobacco, selling illegal cigarettes. You know, but how can those cigarettes that have a ban on the cigarettes, Canada duty paid on it, how can that be illegal cigarettes? What Canada stamp did already said duty paid. But also, I'm saying that I don't need their permission. The Fed's permission or the province permission to approve they have jurisdiction over Dakota. And Dakota will be under provincial jurisdictions to be taxpayers. And that's what it was about. But really, it wasn't about selling cigarettes. It was a jurisdictional challenge. And that's what it is about. So, you know, that's basically what it is. And when, you know, the intimidation started, we have over 66 charges. There's about 8 of us. We each have 66 charges. And then where they were trying to criminalize us. But what I'm saying is, show me that document. You have the right to charge me that I'm in your jurisdictions. Show me that, and we'll follow it. Until then, we'll just keep on going because you haven't shown me nothing. You're just showing me your provincial regulations, which does not apply here at one time. At one time, we never faced that, those regulations, I said. So when did they change? Show me. And that's what I'm saying. And that's the argument I have right now with Canada.